Hey, I'm Matthew. I'm the co-founder of Whalesync. We let you connect and two-way sync spreadsheets like Airtable, Google Sheets, and Notion with business apps like Salesforce, HubSpot, and Webflow. In short, Whalesync enables you to connect powerful business apps like Salesforce to really flexible spreadsheets like Airtable and Google Sheets. This gives you all of the bulk editing and just ease of use of a spreadsheet with all of the power of the rest of your tools. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up a two-way sync between Airtable and Google Sheets so your team can take advantage of the best of both of these worlds. So to do that, we'll come into Whalesync and hit Create New Sync. And the first thing we'll need to do is connect to Airtable and Google Sheets by simply selecting them and hit Authorize. I'm going to fast forward through this bit since this is all pretty straightforward. Once you've connected to Airtable and Sheets, we'll hit Save, and from here we'll need to go ahead and give our sync a name. Once you've connected to both Airtable and Sheets, we can simply hit Save and Continue, and move forward to the more interesting bit, which is mapping our tables together. So here, Whalesync will look for the tables that we have in each app. So if we take a look back at Airtable and Sheets, we've got a tasks table and a tasks sheet, and that is what we're going to want to map together. We're also going to want to bring together the fields here, right? So we have task name and status and status. These are the things we want to sync. So if I come back over to Whalesync, I can now click on tasks and hit create new table mapping. Whalesync is going to analyze all of this and see if it can find some fields that it can map for us. And because we named those fields exactly the same, we'll get to take advantage of Whalesync auto mapping feature. So we can hit auto map and instantly Whalesync has brought together all those fields. Now here, by default, you'll notice that Whalesync is set up as a two-way sync. So any update in Airtable will sync to Sheets and vice versa. What is really nice though is you can actually customize this. So if you said, you know what, actually only in Airtable do I want to be able to control this task name. Don't let it get updated back the other way, right? You can always set sync direction one way. But to show off the little two-way sync capability, let's keep that there. Now, we can also set up another table mapping here as well if we wanted to bring in things like the projects table or the team members table, but just to keep this simple, we'll start with tasks and move on from there. Once we've set up our table mapping, we'll prepare an initial sync. We can scan records, so Whalesync will go in and take a look and see what it can find. In this case, it's going to find 7 records over in Airtable, none in Google Sheets. That looks great, let's move forward. If I had tasks that already exist in Airtable and Sheets prior to turning on the sync, I can actually use Whalesync to match those up and make sure they get merged as part of the sync. As this example shows, we have nothing in Google Sheets for now, so we can skip this record matching step and move forward to our preview. Now the preview is just going to give you a little bit of an idea of what Whalesync will do when we turn it on. As expected, it's going to create 7 records in Google Sheets and none in Airtable. That looks good. Let's continue and activate our sync. Once activated, an initial sync will start. Our Whalesync will again sync over those 7 records just like it showed in that preview. So again, I'll pause here while this continues. Great, our initial sync just wrapped up. We can hit continue here, and there it is. Our sync is now active. So if we pop back over to our Airtable and Sheets, we'll see all of these tasks that were in Airtable have synced over to Sheets. And again, the power of this is now if I wanted to come into Sheets and make an update, so let's say this one is now completed. So research market trends has went from in progress to completed. Whalesync will notice that change, and in about 10 to 20 seconds, that will populate over here and update on the Airtable side. And that's really the power of two-way sync, which is that teammates that like Airtable or teammates that like Sheets can use the one that they want. And there's that update over there on Airtable. So I hope you get a sense of how Whalesync works and how this two-way sync platform can help you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the team. We're always excited to hear new feedback.